After a lovely weekend volunteering here on the Festiniog Railway, it was time to leave the people and sheep of Wales behind. We're heading back to London the long way though. Rather than taking a bus back up to Bangor where we came, we're going to be travelling on the railway that passes right next to the Festiniog here in Minffordd, which is the Cambrian Coast Line. This is a regular national rail service that is operated by Transport for Wales, using these Class 158 trains that are part of the Express Sprinter family. The onboard amenities are rather basic, but honestly, in a world where seats are getting slimmer and harder, basic is a good thing. After all, we'd be on these trains for a couple hours. And the tray tables were big enough for a laptop, which is all I ask for on a British train these days. Now, an interesting fact about this rail line, and indeed these trains, is that they are one of the few in the entirety of Britain that use ETCS signaling. The Cambrian line is at level 2, and that's why these Class 158s are used, as they were the first trains in the UK that were able to be ran on ETCS level 2. But yeah, the Cambrian Coast Line is an absolute joy to ride. I'm not going to be doing much voiceover because you should just sit back and enjoy the scenery. Now we decided to get off at Tywyn, and we had 2 hours here because that's how often the trains run. Though that gave us plenty of time to explore this very popular coastal town. The 2 trains that arrive here at Tywyn are timetabled to leave just after each other, so make sure you don't miss it on your way back. We took a wander around the town and found some overpriced fish and chips, but not before checking out what we could from the Tywyn Railway, which unfortunately was closed and we wouldn't even have had much time to ride anyway. We didn't get to see much, but this railway does have a lot to offer, which you can learn about from friend of the channel Classy Wales video that is linked in the top right corner. There's even big inspiration for Thomas from this railway, as you can see here. Of course, being on the coast, we partook in the relentless pursuit of trying to skip stones. We failed miserably. And also, because I'm not allowed to quote Nikki anymore, let's go to the place where the land meets the water. Place where the land meets water. Here we are back at 2 and taking the very next train, which did indeed arrive 2 hours after we got here. One thing that the Cambrian Coast Line has a lot of is request stops, where you have to let a member of staff know if you want to get off in advance. And if you want to get on from a request stop, you have to flag down the train the traditional way by waving it down. Now, believe it or not, Minford, where we started, was not a request stop, so we didn't have to do this. We're coming into Dovey Junction now, which is where the Cambrian Coast Line, which starts at Pullery, joins up with the other branch from Aberystwyth to form the Cambrian Line as a whole. The two separate trains arrive just a few minutes apart, and at the next station, the train from Pullery will stop at the front end of the platform, and the train from Aberystwyth will stop at the back end, and then they'll join together for the last little bit of the trip. Now the scenic part has unfortunately come to an end, as we are much further inland to make our way back towards England. The Cambrian Line ends at Shrewsbury, which is a major interchange point for services across the northwest of England, but our train will keep going, reversing as it continues down towards Wolverhampton and Birmingham. Now at Wolverhampton we had 35 minutes to wait for our Avanti train back to London, so a few of us decided to take a trip on the West Midlands Metro to kill some of the time.
This tram terminates at Edgbaston Village. The next stop is Piper's Row. Alight here for Wolverhampton bus station.
What are you used to for trams?
Same lane. It's basically just a bus. If you ever go to Melbourne, take the number 19 from the start to the finish, but realize how slow that thing can be.
Oh dear. You can't pick up the metro on the metro. They're out of metros on the metro.
Yeah. Oh, there might be one. There's a page.
That is not a metro. But if we can make it, we'll take it back. Oh, this is the... Oh, it's not an island platform.
It's very rare to find tram island platforms.
Yeah, surely we can cross that road in 1 minute. They only have ticket machines at the major stations. So good you got your Swift card.
Wait, how do you even pay? Like, the guy didn't check my card.
I don't know.
He didn't check my ticket.
The guy just told me it was all cool and I didn't have to rent.
Wait, did you have that?
Yeah, he came up to me and was like, where are you going? I'm like, oh, next time. He's like, oh, it's all good. Don't worry about it.
Messed up.
Why did I buy a round trip then?
How am I supposed to tap in for this?
I don't know, there's a way.
The machines are cleverly hidden. And
Oh.
The guy didn't even want me to...
Is it free fares this weekend? I don't know why it would be free fares this week. It's not even a weekend, it's Monday.
Having a guard on tram feels a little bit weird. Wednesbury.
Wednesbury. It's not yeah, I think they actually say how it is. It's Wednesbury.
You don't have Mornington Crescent, there's stuff in North Crescent.
What is the audio quality on that speaker? This one's got the pantograph up. Wonton Station. A light for Wagamama. No, don't. Their food sucks.
Let's get the back of this.
Horrendous. I'm surprised they're not blue. If like the West Midlands Metro is blue.
No, because the West Midlands branding has, I'm pretty sure cycles are green. And they have the railway is orange. The metro is blue. That's how they do it. Because they've got I believe the buses are red.
Oh, that would make sense. So everything's a different color.
Yeah, but they have the same like hexagon shape.
Yeah. Yeah, that works. Wolverhampton Crown Court.
Must be used often.
much a charge? How much a charge?
Okay.
Oh, no, it's just one separate. Oh.
Oh, not bad.
Because we saw you at the bus station.
Oh yeah,
I have a
and
photo of
I
it.
went up to that roundabout where it's just that flyer.
Yeah.
You got a photo.
Yeah, I got a photo.
But that is the end of my trip to Wales. I hope you enjoyed it if you came along for all the videos. But for now, that's it, and I'll see you next time.